Chichidio, Nanda West Coast Steve Moya Buake. Ya kanda buaka mo me pebelani wonmo. Mane West Coast TV, ye beli an down come. Na kude bie, ma ye belani on mare for waso bene me. Na ye beba mo, na ye hiri mane ka me so dia. Ye yebwe, asanka ye yebwa yebo. Anda buaka me ba anda la wule West Coast TV. Bra, ba wase. Ye ri an down come. Anda e kan yezwa. Yezwa anda. Anda West Coast, anda mezedi dio, marmo Costa Morning Show, yegwazule, onumane bre, bawazi, debie, ma ye belane bomod na fuazo, chiamamie, keke bebe kwa witimo ya chichidie yo, na anda West Coast Steve moya eke buake, ya anda buake mo, me pebelane wonmo, mane West Coast TV, ye beli anda onkome, na kudebie, ma ye belane onumane fuazo bene mie, na ye beba omo, na ye hiri mane kame so dia, ye yebwe, asanka yebua yebo anda bua
ya ba West Coast TV so Coastal Morning Show baba share in technical H JK but we are solid, we are grounded. Show me say it was raw and yet was raw so but na yalma bala queen ni imwagwa sports debate zo yalma it was.
Okay, inti say ye tiada yen tiado na yen share Access Bank Air Division 1 League 2026-2027 season no. Ade a woni teams a what tum that they should go and play, like what qualify the previous seasons no. Enti Ade Football Association has confirmed 48 clubs they won and will be compete 2026-2027 Division 1 League Ade campaign no all shall say first week of second week of September no and a team washe na washa say enti zone 1A teams na enti ye koda ya maintaining star ye chiche no, that is the zone 1A, zone 1B, zone 2 and zone 3 no. Enti ya chem 4 Access Bank Division 1 League no. Ye share zone 1A teams no, ye Tamale City FC, Royal Tamale United, Wa Power Sporting Club, Sankara Nationals FC, Yapa United, Northern City FC, Kalibi FC, Brekum City FC, yako zone 1B teams nso yewo Victory Club Warriors FC, KAC Soccer Academy, yesansi yewo W Mighty Royals FC, Doma Unity SC, Tetima Liberty Youth, Batiro Sasana FC, Steadfast Football Club, Tetiman 11 Wonders, zone 2 nso your Mysterious Dwarfs in Upon Fidelity, Seshi All Stars Park Academy, Rose Park FC, Future Stars, King Faisal and Sky FC, Yewo Ebony FC, Soccer Intellectuals, New Edubiase, Elmina Sharks, Nations FC, Pro Sports Academy, Fetterman United, a BMO Football Club. The Manson Yoko Zone 3 now, Sempafi FC, Atram Divisa SC, West African Football Academy, that is Wafa. Yes, Home Stars FC, True Democracy FC, Great Accra Great Olympics, Olipopo, Hakala FC, FC Nania, Inter Allies FC, Okwawu United, Golden Cake FC, Accra Lions, Golden Warriors, 7th Wave FC, Nukunu Sporting Academy, the Masona Kotoku Royals. So these are teams wash now will compete in the Access Bank Division 1 League now. Yebesha say from the 18th September no. Into teams with 48 teams and a washer now while competing any share na ye ti do ho the amount L1 nam say wa any bibia and the on chance so Yebesha Premier League na enti one so one what can they open leg no fixtures no washe na to go so we have the BB United versus Ashanti Kodoko, Port City versus FC Ashanti Gold, Heart of Hope versus Brekum Chelsea, Basake Holy Stars versus Red Row All Blacks, FC Samatex versus Karila United, Visions FC Young Apostles, Dreams FC versus Mediama Sporting Club, the Chem United versus Gold Stars Soccer then Heart of Lions versus Adriana Stars. So this is match day 1.
Okay.
The moment we start here, Ghana Premier League 2026-2027 season.
Okay, but the date is yet to be decided, right?
Okay, so
How the best
First week of
start?
September.
we are also
September.
starting September.
Okay,
I feel that
okay.
I need painful. Yes, I see. First week, second week now Division 1 for no so what.
But I think I'm interested in Division 1 for no. I think at the end of the league, how many teams will join the main league? 3 teams. And I don't know if producer can project, but there's this, is it Accra Great Olympics? I'm surprised they went on relegation. I'm really surprised.
Why are you surprised?
And I'm also surprised there's this team, Kotoku Royals in Akimoda. And that's where I used to be. And that's a very good team, Kotoku Royals. And I don't know. There was another team. If you can project the Division 1 way, then there's this mysterious Abontua dwarfs, right? Is that how they call them?
IDK, IDPANDI.
Charlie, I'm surprised. I'm surprised this team went. Sarge.
Yeah, these are traditional teams.
Yes.
These are traditional teams more. In fact, but I follow the local league because I feel this is our own. So for dwarfs, teams like you would want to have teams like Oko United, dwarfs, Azakes,
Accra Great Olympics, 11 Wise.
11 Wise. These are teams that
11 Wise now that are not even
they are
here.
not here. They are in Division 2. Division 2 club or one. See, you would want to see this traditional clubs to come and play the league, and when they are in there, it adds some sort of euphoria to the league.
The traditional clubs that they have a certain euphoria.
Exactly. They command a lot of support from their traditional leagues and like communities around Katmabawe. So it's unfortunate that some of them are even Division 2, like you can mention of Azakes and others. But for the league, we now have Swedru All Blacks back into the league. Then FC Ashanti Gold. There's some sort of debate, but Ashanti Gold FC. Then this also branded themselves so. Let's assume Kebazaba. So they also bring that traditional feeling of Ash Gold into the league. So Port City, a new club, ABB United, a new club. New 3 clubs joining the league. But Division 1 is difficult. A tough league to play. Division 1 is very difficult. Look at the number of teams.
48 teams.
Yes.
And they are taking 3.
Yes, and the matches you would have to play. And once you top the chart or the league log, then you qualify. It's Division 1, man. I can't swear a lot of anyone. You cannot just go and play away. Then only there are a lot of issues with Division 1 league.
Struggle.
Very difficult to play. But if you're able to sail through, you don't come to the league and want to go back just like that.
Last season, Mediama won the
league.
And
they will be representing us in the CAF Champions League. Their first leg will be between 4th and 6th of September when we are starting. We will start the league. Mediama will be playing our Takwati and the prelims. I don't think it's the TP, it's another.
It's TP before the other team.
Oh, okay. So these are teams more that will be playing the prelims. Hoping Mediama would do justice. And they are in Ivory Coast during their preseason. And anytime they go to Ivory Coast for preseason, I think things really go well for them.
So this season for the Premier League, do you think Mediama will win back to back?
They are in Pope. It's early days yet. Sometimes preseason the Pope we've not seen much from them. I think they played a match. So it's early days yet. For other clubs, especially for Hasselhoff and other clubs that will be playing the top 4 and the Democracy Cup, will give us fair idea for us to assess them and see whether they will be up there. I'm talking about Hasselhoff. I'm told as I see they had issue with one of their former coaches, which they couldn't settle some amount. I read FIFA. Now FIFA plays a ban on them. So last season they they couldn't do so much because of player registration purchases now. I'm told Tugbe has paid about $160,000, and it is believed that Hasselhoff now can register players. Now the football has now become in such a way that now Hasselhoff player one ne Mideama hijacking, Kotoko player one Mideama hijacking. It tells you how Mideama is now coming out, and or how Mideama has been so big. So Moses Parker over last week spoke and said he just want to make Tarkwa, he just want to bring football to the doorsteps of Tarkwa man. He just want them to feel, and lo and behold, he's playing in the CAF Champions League. He tells me he want to, not me, but he tells us he want to adopt UMAT school team, and I think another school, probably to be Tasco, we want to adopt their school teams and nurture them. But for when I was in Tasco, that's where they used to play. That's where they used to train.
Most of the schools there's some of school, they play for the Rose Park.
Rose Park, more or less they are.
I'm told they still play.
They train at Tasco. Tasco has one of the best pitches. As a fan, just get 0 years sometimes. But I remember those days, Joe Hendricks, when he was playing for them, he was a very big guy. Banya back Carlo, and Mr. Hama is a very nice man, very cool. Uncle, but Taka will be fun in the September subsequent month ahead. Watching Champions League game as well as league games. I'm praying they will just qualify and enter into the group stage, money zone, then those areas where
you mean the Africa Champions League.
I
think for some time now, Ghanaian teams call Africa, we don't see
the last time
Kotoko
tried and they were whipped. They were whipped. Hasselhoff tried, yes, they were whipped, and it hasn't been good. It's only in the Confederation Cup where Dreams went to the semis to do something. But Ejime or Kenya, our teams, they've not performed well. It all comes back to the quality of our league, to the investment that we make in the league.
As against the other teams.
They are buying $1 million $1 a player you cannot buy. The players that they can buy, you cannot buy. The South Africans, they are not going anywhere. They are paying huge for players. They are attracting. Ask yourself, your big players are moving to Sudan. Your big players are moving to Kenya, Uganda, Mozambique, Rwanda. These are places, destinations for your big players. You cannot even keep them. A player plays a season, and that player is gone out of the it more reduces the quality of the league and how competitive the league is. It more comes back to sponsorship.
That is the thing. That is the thing.
League, you know.
Maybe you
know. Investors don't see the beauty of the game. Nothing will trigger them there. One for this scam, knowing fully well that I didn't hear Kwako invest. One bought to Nefewa or there work bonus. So people will not be interested in going to pitches to watch the game for us to gain profits.
But talking about the beauty of the SRH, where should it start from?
You see, the league more or less like someone's product, and if you bring a product to the market, branded and everything, it's part of it. You see, the football people, they have hijacked the system, and they do the football to suit themselves. You see, there are a whole lot of things involved. Now, the beauty of our league, the quality, we need to have proper pitches. I think that not all venues should be approved for match days. Not all venues. If we can do a cluster of venues for the league, that will be fine at our level. If we want to say, let's play the league matches at, let's say, Tarkwa, Accra, Kumasi, Cape Coast. These are the places designated for.
Tarkwa, right?
Then perhaps Esipon. These are the Entemali. These are the places where we have. So, but anytime matches are being played and being shown on TV, then if the matches are being played at these big venues here, you see how the match is being telecasted. But telecasted gave me nice. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. How am I better telecast the game as compared to when they are playing on this small pitches, Parquet, Ajimambedu, and those
even security.
Yes, and those kind of stuff
for cameras, cameramen.
You need a place where you can sell the product very well. And there are so many things, refereeing decisions and stuff. I should not favor many. So there are so many things. Then player quality, facilities for training, player warfare. These are more cumulatively, it add up and promote the league to certain level. Some players 3 months will try and these players, they will gamble with the game. Oh yeah, they'll gamble with the game. So these are some of the problems more EFAC. Elsewhere, they are putting in a lot of effort. Ghanaians are living here and going to Tanzania to play the league there, and they feel okay. So we need to be serious with that.
Anyway, I think we need to do a lot, and I think it starts with GFA, and so now sports ministry soon. But my league, so that go down the days, you can hear do that kind of thing, and you realize that local league now oil the power compared to now Queen. We were making earlier on, you made mention of Black Queens, right? And the showmanship they are doing, or showmanship that they are doing at CAF Nations League or Nations Cup, right? Now we are in the quarterfinals, and looking at our performances so far, do you think that this time around the cup is coming home? Likely.
Yes, I wouldn't say it will come because this is not I've not really been invested in their previous games, like previous years.
How do I look at them now?
Yes.
Okay.
But then currently, I feel like their energy is even down.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Currently, the energy is down compared to previous years.
Yes. Because every day they will go and play, and then one day what they won't count. Sika, they'll be protesting, they've not paid us, then they'll refuse to go for training because they've not paid them, then this. Like the FA is not giving them the needed attention. So I feel like Nina can't be, their energy is down, but then we are likely to, advance to the next stage. Even if we don't bring the cup home, crown in Puna, we are likely to advance to the next stage. So
quarterfinals is 8 teams, right?
Sure.
8 teams. And our next match is against which?
Malawi.
And I think you have watched Malawi.
Oh yeah, I've watched them play.
And can we?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That them say we need much of intensity. Like they play with more strength. They are smart on the ball. Transition from the defense to attack is very swift. So you have Chiwanga, these two, Chiwanga. I remember, and these are deadly strikers.
Wow.
They are bulky, strong in the air, strong with both foot, and that's what I'm saying. Okay, we need to do much. I think we need to. Too compact in the midfield.
But we don't have a bad team.
We don't.
Currently,
but we need to do extra work. Add more energy so that because the game I watched Malawi play against Nigeria, and recently when they played against Zambia, even though they lost to Zambia by 2-1. Charlie, the game these ladies played in Moele. They are debutant, the first
time
but they are playing with much commitment. They are playing with much energy, and it appears they are hungry for something.
So for Black Queens, but for the lack of intensity, energy, high spirit, motivation, no team could have stand against us.
No, we don't. For me, I don't think our team looks that too much poised to win the ultimate. If you look at other teams here, Charlie, forget that Nigeria lost their first game, but when they played against Egypt, they were deadly. They were too much for the Egyptian team. a bit more bo komukume. I was
my boke me.
You but it's more or less we are halfway for. See, we need to do more. We need to do more. We need to do more. We need
to do more. And I think like if you look at player profiles, our players are not bad. We have a good team.
No. They are.
What is happening? Is it that motivation?
They aren't. And
or support that is not coming from the country.
The motivation to Maletimi is not like to we give Meya more attention, more resources more than Maletimi. But to surprise you that it is the women team that took us to our first World Cup. It wasn't the men team. And Meya ben Male ben your whole World Cup first. So okay, okay. But I've said that football is like one area more. I mean that we don't concentrate because we've not been able to quantify the contribution of football to our GDP. When we're able to do that, football has its own economy and the impact of football to Amazon economy. We need to look at it. So.
All right, we need to look at it. Or Yamale be here, support. This around is the cup coming home, and key but ma enjoy my that Black Stars, mother be da bamada ye hit obi of a banner samia. So that is what the woman needs from us, and this is by way of sports. Yoto yaonia yabase for sure to azura.
Anda West Coast, anda Mazedi Edio, Marmo Costa Morning Show, Yguazule, Unumane Bre, Bawazi, Debie, Maya Belane, Bomodna Fuazon, Chiamamie, Kekabebe, Conwitmoya Chichidio, Nanda West Coast Steve Moya Kabuake, Yakanda Buakamo, Mape Belani Woodmo, Mane West Coast TV, Yabelian down comment. Na kudebie Maya Belane, Unumare, Fuazo Benimie, Yababamo, Nivi Mane Kamesudia, Yabwe. Asanke yebo anda bua kama anda la wule West Coast TV bra bawaze neri anda honkomo anda ekane yezwa anda West Coast anda mazedi edio marmo Costa Morning Show Yguazule unumane bre bawaze debie Maya Belane Bomodna Fuazon, Chiamamie, Kekabebe, Conwitmoya Chichidio, Nanda West Coast Steve Moya Kabuake, Yakanda Buakamo, Mape Belani Woodmo, Mane West Coast TV, Yabelian down comment. Na kudebie Maya Belane Unmare Fuazo Benimie, Yababamo, Nivi Mane Kamesudia, Yabwe, Asanke Yabwa, anda Buakama and Dala Wule West Coast TV, bra. Bawazi, nearly anda honkomo. Anda, ekane yezwa anda. Anda West Coast, anda Mazedi Edio, Marmo Costa Morning Show, Yguazule, Unumane Bre, Bawazi, Debie, Maya Belane Bomodna Fuazon, Chiamamie, Kekabebe, Conwitmoya Chichidio, Nanda West Coast Steve Moya Kabuake. Yakanda Buakamo, Mape Belani Woodmo, Mane West Coast TV, Yabelian down comment. Na kudebie Maya Belane Unmare Fuazo Benimie, Yababamo, Nivi Mane Kamesudia, Yabwe, Asanke Yabwo, anda Buakama anda la wule West Coast TV, bra, Bawazi, nearly anda honkomo, anda ekane yezwa anda. West Coast, anda Mazedi Edio.
It's a level of man, the level of man. Mr. Somema by Aquaba.com, found by West Coast TV. Costa Morning Show, ya one, ya wazima, ya lebazo Megana money, titru anda money, ya transmitted live, ya aguna ada, ya ADB, Bransane Isolo, as a solar, ya Facebook ya transmitted live, our Kenny, YouTube, ya TikTok, and other social media handles. My paka yela ke like comment for wadwene de fabra na ko share famaye one antiakuba wo agona ngada we say ETA pa live our West Coast TV. But as I talk about
Rabio.
Madam Emilia Amoa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What is it? As a solar, Yasaha, a level ni ikredia awo and university. Mekan da university also added to Bedibonso Senior High Technical School. Sir John, a yaha sale. Sir Akwaba. Uramno.
Oh, Yamrabe.
On so I cram up the bravo called Akmaz, although
Come to Bokol. We are a bit down in a sense. Memento Bomo, ne, a banati Jimanoa, was when you need people penny. But I'm an area to team.
Wow.
One is no water.
Wow. I'm a cosset. The Kabbalah na Calabeso and Yamane ever easy bo in my but Yama not ma shedding. Basha bones is a bit. Ulema Yahna Brabon, but the Urubella so yake.
Sure.
Urubella yake. Not ma Basha bones is a bit. Namno so very Calabazebo. All right, yet was what Agenda 111. Agenda 111. More yenibenya nana akufu ado yava ewale aze awagana mani no abromone ede mani bani ibe dane wozo ke ichina hospitals nkoko be ahisa abo ami 100 this na yale ne Bunukun,
yeah.
Nti yaba dane wozo ke ichina pokod ledeka yale ne Bunukun ikabaka na Ghana mani muatin bejinan bi yale bi bo hole yimla fine ama anda so yesaha ne yede ya wale aze ewo bokro akọ takrade a ataraboko chwa ya osa benezo konke dikane kama emomi oyole ye bolo yoli ya ye bolo bunkoli imuama ya statike ye yisua na mbaba ni se arochi na wate ojoko fora bechi anaka edemunzuru ama ni yelali ejojulia ne hospital mo amze ye bo mo mpa kendindi na bo wie be ma na ye yusi ni awurovuro maso badibezien mo badibezien na ba yam na bo wowu a onumo nyeni na story some can come say suspected thieves who allegedly broke into the Agenda 111 hospitals at Bokro in the Ahanta West municipality to steal air conditioners have been arrested. Story kreke nyamane iza yadome as a many bashibe na nibo wuamna bo wuwa hospital air conditions. The suspects were apprehended during the operation before they could escape and have since been handed over to the regional police command to assist in the investigation. Until now, equalizero ewo Bokro ene. Mamho say John is so quickly now. Me take a brief comment on Uroma Moswa hospital maza ya bompa ke bowie na ya start ke yesu. Akoso ye nijiki mo ka ne so a bowu. A brief comment on Mekolizero.
See, the nation bomber here about planet. We should not be sitting here discussing some of these things.
Okay.
We should not be sitting here discussing some of these things. Boku am not working.
Air condition.
Like I said, there is no need for us to be sitting here and discuss some of this issue because for me, Sandama see with the Azro. With the Azra, that's the more can music we are paying some royalties to the family more.
Okay.
Or that's the baby. And so when don't even know the arrangement more, but another player more those families more Bozumakaga, they'll benefit from it. Using my to do what was you. Then aside men, I'm used cause more equal more use can come back to the more you're not equal to the beginning. Easy. Meti, if there's anything my uncle kid here, you get a Bokro hospital, busy baby, ma. In the more you can't hunt your record disco finish, your career. But then I'll not blame the past government. Yeah, I'm not blaming the current government.
So what do you put the blame on?
Mama can't the writing must be done. If the writing must be done, it's a comma, a bullet, both past and then present. Because he's a operationalizing. It's not been operationalized. That's not my problem. The current government say if they had done their things right, Uncle Bunkum, Uncle Naked Wazo, Uncle Hanfragari, Uncle Duomo. And from Monsieur Guy, Moson and Ama, Monsieur you guys okay. Coffee, say, Belayer Cabra, I mean, here, Yazare, in your hospital, wherefore my Mosun Balayer, so the writing what must be done. I'm not blaming in the sense that maybe what to the beginning, but we have never a bomb. Maybe a simple but the writing must be done. I don't care when you do something right, when you do at the right timing, I won't clear it's and like if you do something right at the wrong time, it makes it wrong. I won't clear. Maybe Babajina agenda 111 docu. Well, come on, near the time near here, poor, no fast blabazo. No fast blabazo. Can't come to the I promise the working.
Original hospital.
Mosun, ya, your treke, Hanaga, even President Yaraki, Mosun say to Mojake.
The president said within 18 months.
Although most year, but most you create him as and I'm a cream.
Now 18 months, you do mobile 1 year, 12 months.
More the generation to my operation here.
But as a hand do as well.
Come on, my approach work and saddle.
That one more okay. That one more okay.
More kind of around Canada.
Oh, okay. In the structure, say, can wages.
My young.
Oh, okay. I believe more banning. Okay. But can't say, be young, structure is a care basro more, a Japanese account.
Me, what Mam can care, whether 18 months you do, even the 17th month, because at the end of this
18 months.
Say yes to A and ya be a PBSK. It's okay. Home clear. Say yes to man pony a PBSK, Camilla and the man with home clear. And a hundred is say, Betty, but they do say, Madia. Cobble care, it come to the moment lay in it. They won't say, Madia. Say, but then, you see, say, the last project busy here. You could choose even 5% completion here. I'm clear. See a kimeska that is that was quite come here. Wow, you're talking about work like a year friend. It's more expensive than I'm clear. Talking about one. It's more expensive than care was you really. But for now, say mini batches about. I may say, Mukepuchu, you know more coming to the Siabo, you know, the previous government, they say, Borombo, but Madam Daki, you know, Muzamisi. Honestly, I don't even know. I've not even been there. No try to work I can move with my punk academy with my day. But in the mobile, I go here more. They say, you I won't more. You must say, you know, when I fed the liable. Come clear. Whatever be the case in it. I just give me money. See, I'm having move war. It means we have to take money to go and buy those things again. If it's 106 grand pony at the target. Because all those questions is what. Maybe a president community could is a man could let's continue to what to petition the government care. Select the government poor Hunter was here because he here or the hospital. And we need to be vigilant as well. Individuals more they want to take laws into their own hands too. I mean, trespass government property to, I mean, still in Botswana. President Akufo said, okay, if you see something, say something.
Okay.
Yes. You won't be able to report me because board or beer of the education more bear and blue is saying. I see my house on honey, sir, or Robbie. But so, Mr. Boa, make like if Ghana had been a serious country, like a continuation of project, it is part and parcel of your constitutional requirements. It should have been so. Because I can't continue now. Okay, you can't condemn one political party because one political party must say one government a yearly BA. Maybe so another. Must say ya So we don't have the moral fiber to, I mean, condemn a BJ uncle. But then based on the fact that we need to come out of also political is it backsliding? Yes. And developmental backsliding. It's we have to reorient our your political faculty. No. So it will take us about 200 years just to move from one step to another step. If it is taking us almost 4 years, 5 years, 10 years to complete 100 polyclinics, then how many years will it take for us to tie the whole country? Because Iba clear, both NPP and this baby. NPP and this baby, Kiswa Ezuma no more. You see, Ezuma no more. Ezuma no more because the baby had your big responsibility. So you got the idea, but NPP by area, NPP were the tour, NPP by this area. At the end of the day, we are not even crediting whom is supposed to be credited. So we need to.
Ma'am, quickly, Ma'am, now we are looking at, or we are saying, any more you blame me MPP, any more you blame me NDC. I'm sorry. I think if we go as a tangent, then it is good to say, so any more you blame me.
Oh no, MPP and NDC, you blame me. I say blame me. They control the resources. When mobile we need power to rule.
Yes, but I think Sir John at the argument here. Party is the bazora, it buy be a need that can another party bar, it buy be a need that can.
So Alman, so, Markins, the leader for the minority, Kokwase Haneke. It's time for both MPP and these politicians to end. I do me, you do me, I do you. And that is what is causing issues here. The bazora, I mean, basically. Elephant
Bokwan
NFA as remember Jesus oh yeah yefa agenda 111 right from NDC winner and by higher line working. It didn't start from NDC, it started from Ayanamo Ishalete Besibo commissioning but really Mantia Bashe to ya Ebimaga when the minister came. So the minister went there. They say, Hunter West, Abokro would need 140 million Ghana cedis before Masboko will complete in the year. Great. 2026 budget, I had 100 million. It's a say complete agenda 111. 10. I could be 10 million Ghana cedis. I may, the sense it was commissioned. So I remember one of Minister engagement on Joy, he said it, and Kojo Brace asked him. I said, and Hunter West is one of them. Oh yeah, I don't want to go to Isaiah 140 scapula 10 million can do because one of the time the and it's no politicians. I can't put my no more. But the question is, in your new work to the extent a be able to do it. The
air condition. Exterior once more.
Madia and facility what can it? Mammy de like we cannot open the kabela be me wuku OPD la.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you could just grab normal ever share too. We have a number of nurses no go do. Auntie, I will buy me, and I'm happy to be the Mala okay for baby, but more is sounding some sort of warning to okay. What are we doing? So John mentioned Regional Hospital nothing is going on. Nothing is going on. How many months since the president paid a visit? Within 18 months. And this is a joke account. Unless media like a decade. So the 17th month people will know 1 month. Oriented by possible. Then we come back to square one. Now, what is happening? It has happened in so many abandoned government projects. More some. If you move you know can you be so hard in the benu, and that is all you do. Is it to do. Then I and the floor can we have a similar project to the same community and the Kafro. And that is what is killing Amia. And see the MPP Mabawale, the bimbo session about demonstration money. It's democracy under attack. Yakake democracy is under attack here. In Johnson more both the MPP and the NDC, but make democracy is under attack. Because fa to me sir, we expect Mahanike Belani also and for this particular government, President Mahama Hanike, all abandoned projects more the NPP and all projects the NPP but we in a pass about and that is what we are looking to continue. Arane has a 4-year mandate. It's too early to pile pressure and to put pressure on Arane for some of these projects more budget. But the question is until when? Because the more we continue to keep waiting, some of them basically.
But who are is
SK? Because once more, all of us are you don't undertake any major maintenance bela. And the time more okay, your money. Then we need to take certain part in the project. Okay, we cannot say we will not blame both the MPP and NDC. In as much as you condemn the act of people going there to steal equipment and other we want to call on the government care. But my process is where you need then let's have agenda 111, especially the Bokro one working. Because it's the only referral hospital now Hunter West will be Disco. Look at young one to Disco. Emergency situation and the patient are local Disco. Our advice you can maybe call every because it will surprise you care if one learn more to that might be even shorter than you going to Disco.
No, but talking about Avianda, assuming no couldn't it was easily.
That's a problem. Okay, so you were zero, you would want to use
the
Disco.
nearest place will be
Disco. That's fine. But look at the road itself.
If
road may yesterday, then why don't we quickly get a Bokro hospital running so that at least may can we. The last time we went there, we spoke to Menuaba Dakan. They say any ambulance be emergency you can imagine.
Yeah.
You could like be say but too. You can imagine. And see I'm here blacks here for you need be fair politics. You need be fair politics. Agenda 111 higher politics. Higher politics. And the certain I'm here ranting a decade. More key to you china. The baby it should be devoid of politics. Put political lens somewhere. Look at what happened Hunter Heritage. I'm more or less a political party, but if it is let us all get involved, support. When it gets to time where you go vote here, the politics will come in. But when it comes to development, whoever is leading ANDA needs our support for ANDA to develop.
Sir Rich, Mamora said John, so clearly, how much you need equal. I think that ANDA as a group and that as a community the second year because president promised within 18 months the regional hospitals be china boy. Bokor Hospital, even the health minister initially said 140 million a year. Initially said there's a budget of 10 million more, and that kind of 100 million more. Bolivia 10 hospitals more, and that kind of more. As we speak, we are getting to the end of the calendar year and the financial year of the government. Still, Yangwashi and Dama Mradi yeah.
So, for me, I would say I would start by saying I will not blame either of them. If there's somebody to be blamed, I'll blame myself first. I use the semantics of some of the utterance might cause it. I blame my bella. Well, the government say me am not there. Like the previous government, not going to it's a me am not. The Mumbai last
commission.
The terminology commission is that means the bribe.
Now complete the
So if our commissioner, why do I need to come and complete something? It means the bribe.
Okay.
The government then had our legitimacy. I'm saying you determine them. I'm telling you, government of Ghana, they do what we want.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you. Don't any system
that is what.
Don't you have a way to I forgot the process. Apart from paying your about 4 years, you have a way of removing president.
Impeachment.
Have you ever tried that before?
But of course, even previous government, their own finance minister, some party members or some let me call party face with MPs in parliament.
Why didn't it materialize?
They didn't support. How much more president? So it will be very difficult.
I'm saying because we are okay with it.
We are not okay. That is how come. That is how come in the 2024 elections, NPP was voted out.
You see.
That is the only time when we Ghanaians.
The constitution did not only state if the president is not doing what you want, there's a provision for you to impeach.
Agreed in principle, but in practice, it's very difficult for it to come to life.
In practice of what?
In practice, in principle, that is what the constitution says. But in practice,
I'm but there took example of the Galamsey. Prior to 2024 election, 2020 election. I'll put my presidency on what? On the line. And the man was fighting Galamsey. He lost miserably. True or false? True or false?
Akufo-Addo.
No, at that Galamsey site, he lost. Unclear. He wanted to do something, but we told him, no, you can't do this. So sometimes I'm saying, you determine my way.
Sir John, I'm here and yeah. So that your regional hospital, what should we do?
Right now, come on, Richie. It should not be me. Anytime you tell me it should not be politics you align. So far, the decision is taken by political actor. If there's politics in there. Unclear. But what we should avoid of is partisan politics. So the decision to and my NPP, NDC, youth, it's even a political decision. Because at the end of the year, they will be media. You can't pay a man. Maybe we should avoid of partisan politics. At the NPP and at the NDC, at the end of the day, okay, you cannot say agenda. One no go a bar say affect. Say I'm telling you, okay, more teen. Then youth, I'm not dojo. Nana Moshibo dojo. Yeah, Nadia. Yeah, co-president taken. And we could most of the statements more political leaders will be about kind. You and I know, okay, sometimes it is written for them. True or false? Na statement, I'm not a statement about a speech of a man. I'm not going to Madame Zulu Kabemba. Monka, the man is okay. Mom, you can behave a man, manga. Until you can't find my name. Mamma, Mama, and Gani, the better about mammy. Any scope, any information of my own. Meeting most President Panakali the baby chin cabinet in that. Sometimes having me a week having me a week Sebio the ejaculated message. Some of them can be like body can could make a boy say I don't have never carpenter. Woman career, and I'm talking about carpenter. Woman career, and I'm talking for many.
Until any.
But for a command yanty is so Madonna and a mama carpenter. Okay, it's because of the so most of your political leaders being a simple bitch as well. Take example. You did be a Bamia. She don't keep pushing Rebecca Bamada, a Bamada. Airport. At the time, one of the so some of these things, see a one year, I can Kabubi. Let's am there too much. I can't put me too much. See a Bakan Cotia, my media, look at the edge, near that. So I think this is the time on NPP, NDC, and that. But here, President Mahama, on create Yoko. And this is unfortunate for us. We have MP more. She has represented Anta West and okay, Bijeba I mean, national and even international level. We have couple of Yemen more. In fact, much Bumuchu Kwemu, and Yemen be our moon clear. You just bid more name. Other guys, who don't matter, I can't now moon clear. Near you, Nanajiman money and Nana of the promoting back now. A present Kenny. I mean, something valuable should come out of it. So that's what we want.
Sir Rich, I think your message okay. You want to and my higher own.
Oh, yeah. But that's the only way.
Devoid of politics.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're requesting.
Yes. You see,
the right call.
Yes. You see, that is what I'm say. If we continue to toe on political lines in every decision, it will be so hard.
Okay.
Clear. Political season, our political season, we have a period more, politics. Yeah, we have a period some more, politics. Oh yeah. When it comes to development, clear, you all come together, whether our party A or party B, or we all have to come clear. At the 111, but yeah. Mbisa okay. MPP man kuche boko waka.
Dabi.
NDC man kuche boko.
Dabi.
Ini boko waka.
Yemoti.
O tukenya doctor ni nurse ni say bisa okay. Badia party or wa answer the bell wa.
Dabi.
Akanya we need to look at you. When it comes to development, we shouldn't talk about or think about political affiliation. We look at politics. We need to come together and make decisions that will help develop your community. See? That will help develop your municipal assembly. And Memkake, when there's time for politics, let's do the politics. But when political season is turned, the rest is all of us coming on board to make decisions that will help us develop. And that is what we should be looking at.
Okay. So now the call is that you want to hire one as under money. Now you demand it. Dear. Indeed, about your national cake here, majority of square multi Western is equal. And I question later to cover anywhere the more working. So that is that from Sir Rich and Sir John. You're to only a US for sure. You're 12. Okay. You, Mr. So, me ma akwa abadoko, me found by West Coast TV, so Coastal Morning Show, yeah, one day, yeah, was my, yeah, let's me Ghana money and that money, yeah, transmitted live from Aguna Ngada, your ADB Bronsane, Isula Canela, as a solar, ako Facebook, yeah, transmitted live, okay, as a solar YouTube, yeah, TikTok, and other social media handles, yeah, transmitted live, our Kenny. Your program, your show, we, school, ma eva, makake, mele, Greater Grace School and why my ile ke man kwatin ya ya ni ba was studio ke shema ye de nkoma Greater Grace School the school be ma ya waze e wo Agunanga da ke Ahanta West in the Western region e wo Ambrosia restaurant e mada kanela na e the school more indeed me ka bon ka ban ka ma kreke be wo a teacher man more indeed bozumade bo ho ni mo be kredi e wo ke ezeso ye be environment e kan dey so serene more the Kamumba for Kokraboko, me Isumadia, Iyabuole, Greater Grace School. As that's all a Krabe environment here, the Kamumba Hane, a Kennedy so serene. Bali lebe meal, but first a healthy meal. And indeed, the Kabikania, a beauty more, a quite by say, Saka ne sausage cola dabi, a canny, but she shed more, a canny, Bosco Fisson. La aze azasola ade awofopona ane alaje a monfa wagabla see ye cry affair more up to time more akan alaje na wa awava ya le lenu iwale e da passions ale homework yele e diezumale mo tin se be cry bafa bamo Greater Grace so akan ye wo nurses e wo school kan la campus kan la nti ukokura e pokot de lenu bi se megama e paombale mama e ha e bani e pokot de lenu a your nurses our campus can more say bakery na by your debula fine bambo as that's all your how do you call it screens games TVs ne on monga kan mo kura be fube diele mo ba fo ko ba you know akopo iba teacher to student ratio po there I can put my marker cry me standard the standard teacher to student ratio maso iyejuma awakanipa menti wabeyi na ape ehna de ya Greater Grace School is say your child is safe with us. Greater Grace School wo Aguna Audo Ambrosia restaurant e madaka na bo phone number ya igwa screen is ya menti frebe na anibeli nkita ho it is 024 454 1682 024 454 1682 nti frobe na anibeli nkita na alonu ke ava holi skulu ewo ekene wona yetoa ye juma lilezo dia la chelbela ye mane Ghana mane ye president Eva Eyale anake is set up committee led by Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh ke ye constitution miliju mo iseke ye dandane numo na ya ba yenim vlo ya be ya wuro numo na mane jahura ya ho ya nwini pa na be yelbo yoli committee valley a recommendation valley scape yetinde ma ane iledan mo yele ba yejuma me ye woni ye bali omo nkoma okon has to do with presidential term extended from 4 years to 5 years. One is the constitution the mala more ya ebo ye more teen won't ban into one is a yadia many ye do one common a bit like here yadwene na yava ya shemala na kon ya we more tea ya ban na ya ke many be yabo wadikabe bava mala bale bowula ya hwa kan bi mam ha bi amamu yeskape ye wonua meti sarage presidential term increase from 4 years to 5 years.
Okay, so Lawase, this proposal more the committee by okay, Bosuzuki Anka the increase the presidential term from 4 years in about 5 years.
5 years.
It's not something that started today.
Okay.
I think politicians a bit more Billy Bomba.
Okay, Yenibaya President Kufuor.
President Kufuor time it was a Haneke Mason Zuke Anka Yavayaho 5 years instead of 4. But the question is, Madintia. Madia when I president Madia when Intia and also Jokoya. The argument more the committee is backing and I can reason more led back also my back kind like 4 years I think most of the times 1 year is more or less like a transitional period. It has been a period more you could do December 7 January. From there you need to have a transitional team, especially when essence are one party to another. It takes a very long time, from 6 to 8 months. And you within that period, you expect the president to also appoint ministers and do other appointments. Say, what like maybe 1 year you waste more that period.
Forming government.
Yes, forming government and putting all the structures and the blood together. So the argument is that then let's take it to 5 years, so that if we still move on with also transitional period in one appointment in Yenime, we can use that 1 year. Then use the 4 years for money. And they also believe that sometimes if you start a project, and I'm also your politics, I can build a bazwa, the more is a behavior too. So now let us move. And if you are moving it from 4 years, it goes with the parliamentary election as well.
Exactly. May the point too. So I think
it will move with it because we want to have a general election. We can't have an election for presidential. Then later we'll come and have parliamentary. But again, it also comes back to the fact that the cost involved in organizing elections or money, especially general election. And it is the reason why more population census here 10-year interval and like 10 years because to conduct population census it's very expensive. It's more or less like election. And conducting election frequently is also has a way of taking money from you because every now and then you need to put resources. And you see, the election has also become such a way you would always want to improve. Okay, some time ago, we're not using biometric verification machines. Then later we have to bring all these things in. Until we are improving. It means that we are adding more cost because we want to make the system so efficient. And the cost has also been another problem. Every 4 years, you end up organizing elections. But the counter argument has been accountability. It means that say I would have to wait for the next 5 years before. And that has been the major reason to some people oppose the 5 year term. But for me, when it comes to development, when it comes to more time for Arane to form government and we have time to develop the country there. I will support the 5 year term.
5 year term, okay.
As compared to 4 years.
Mamra Sir John, neither say is there say Nasa is a pebra. Do you need that much time?
Let's take it from both sides. Come on, Rachel can say I could play a 4 year. It is very short. By ministers. In a serious note, and say a dear co-election here. Say a steady boy, a cabinet and a first 11, and you see them playing some specific key role in there. You see them in some of the things that they do. Maybe say 4 years, say, yeah, refer back a year more, and for say it's doable.
Okay.
It's doable because I'll would de facto a minimum more.
That is during campaigning. Already, you know
your government.
Yeah.
Even though about trouble, I mean, by Nadia, you will make play near day, but then you
have a fair idea of the people that you govern the country with.
So immediately you are getting to the Kafria, the D-Day, about 7th, I'm clear. In
7 days already.
Not yet about 7
December.
1 month
1 month's time.
And
then we swear in the government.
Electoral system.
But that's the process. They even as part of the recommendation, they are proposing November.
November.
So with the anchor that time you can at least kill your also in about a creative way. But I believe in K. Mame Tamadan. Say Mame, me believe K. Say in any baba. Let's say 100 years poor. Mame, ya how?
Okay.
Say Mame, teacher name. Minyan baba. Let's say Yakutwa the baba. Can't handle cause or I don't know 111 bear bakamai. The brother this of Hannah Bay, the brother okay. Ni Montom, go school fees, the brother close to and ya affordable house. I couldn't did them. Me, I will know what care. Oh, it's got 4 years. It's gonna be so bad in those things. I don't have problem with it.
Okay.
Clear. But then come away so Hannah. The counter argument is so when you're wrong person, so it means you have to live with it for
5 years.
For a number of years. So that is why I believe whether 4 years is doable, apkabo plasabo. 4 years apkabo plasabo. And that is why it is you wasn't made my destiny. I grab my another 10 years.
Okay. So for you, 4 years is doable.
4 years for me, it's okay. It's okay. Notwithstanding, I be the President Kufuor because I'm here that here call catching. President Kufuor after care was we the Burma Keba way. He said, Munuma, the mean Yanaki and Radia. Extend your 5 years. Based on his experience me.
Okay.
It doesn't mean President Kufuor recommendation is wrong. Anko was wrong. Experience disease is what the best
teacher. Okay.
And the best teacher at that time was President Kufuor.
Okay. Okay. So for you, 4 years is doable.
4 years is
but
doable.
Even if it's 5 years, you still don't have problem.
And 5 years. My problem is, what is the guarantee? The money could acquire 4 years, it's 5 years. If the person doesn't want to work,
that's one. That's one.
You couldn't say 5 years age. My mom is 4 years. Say, yeah. What's the guarantee? 5 years. This guy, Ibrahim Traore, how many years had it?
I'm kind of 1 year, literally 2 years.
It's 4 years now.
Oh, okay. Yes. But indeed, Ebo Jimapa.
Exactly. Uncle, exactly. But it's not, sometimes it's not about tendene. Mame, it's about Jimamo Nukuni Kemaki, a year. Say Nukuni, I'm just a man from Kwamaka say, Nukuni say, I won't eat Jimamo a fata, net in a baba. Say, even 2 times be Yakamako, even 3 times per me, I don't care.
Okay, all right.
I can't you try okay. I can look into Mabo, one can create my bandits 2 times in year ball. Me, I work a mayor cover a bear, Baba no more. This give plans request for 200 about Manakaba and your political.
So for you, it is about the quality of leadership and governance.
Of the, what the person wants.
Okay. All right. One is so yetiabo yasaha level ni koso ya hasale. Level ni mama kanjoke ikrediye wo Anda University. Because Anda University dia me uza ezi bedi bonso senior high technical school. Na meso me Anda keshime be more easy ni ke banza mbo ya. I need them can joke and say Lord mo akwaba. Yeah, abokoye. Yo. And that university so la wase my head your can shapa who contribution na there. Yala wase one is West Coast TV so that so ela wase. And constitutional review ejimamo belili me won komo wone yedia yelbo mo na yehira presidential term minimum imo bahabie as well as parliamentary. But scape another point my work has to do with age limit.
Okay.
Age limit. Nanka before anaka currently a constitution elian 40 years here. Wahra found for see ke bodozo ma aye manibani. But scape constitutional review be propose. Ahane so laden mo me kemo team ahane da so laden mo best stance ne. He laden mo ke age ya desoro from 40 years to 35 years. Kawadin krewo.
Yo, malase wone misema anda ma mo tini bezo mo tibajo bazo kwa mazo. Papa ba shem kan wone mene wo mo edeje kan na se bo mo de ne ke ikira na ya ha mo se ke yaka. Dem de ke Constitutional Review Committee ben sheshe mo bagai tete ne yako madula presidential level se apake botuma bamoma abachina kama ne bani a iseka 40 years anaka worubo onumana ansa na wahwo gina ke bodomozo mama ye mane bani wa Ghana na mdemdike mbamba ni se mmere eko ya yuni ne nzenzane so eba meti ilua ejima yerenu experience ne de ezumare nu emeye wonke akoma ne bozua bokura bama bienya 35 years ya ikura ichina ma bayemna boto ezuma keye president izueti ameso yemeye wonhwane na mranche ne gade kamo babai bezem bohozo peke baba yemane bani ne bokura bowe eto ende metimdem dike ede ehwano zo
okay
say yakake yekira 40 years ipotomo ne de 40 years ebiemo ehule gina ke bodreze ma money yan letere kura yam ka Ghana ke mere yaka MPP NDC mere yeni benya mahama
okay
because yeni benya tamels ne yan de yeni benya kofo ne yan de yeni benya kofo ado ne yan de yam ke yeni benya mahama first term me yeni erubo ho azia meti se kra 40 years ipoka kmo ye AGC ruo but examination ni here youth anake ngedeka ne mnante momoso bakaga nyenu meti sa peboa atwen bazia yako yenu ni sa kura nya bi around 45 if and we ichina kane meti around 35 people edomo ebe nkotin na esa hene ne around 45-50 ne inya na mekora ne moso yaye yavayama Ghana mane because you see ye kra Ghana ke yankasa ya apart from yeni benya mahama momme sebia yeni benya tamas iwurinti imane egare first wabro mi atwezuma ye later ya dolozuma mu nyane ya ngare me moti ba fa easy ye benki yeni benya Rollins me ibaruku igare ye ku we meda so madolo horse wa meso iduare I think 2 times wo madolo enu but I make ania yeni benya kofo yeni benya atamas yeni benya Akufo-Addo bagare be sherepa because Kofo Rollins very for about 2 occasions yam kai time also ye
in the year 2000
yeni benya Akufo-Addo ene atamas very for about 2 occasions time ye iwinia meti ye kakeye krezo aboeto 35 people edomo abi for 2 times 3 times na agrane ni anya ke 15 years be ava na wo age
okay
metim dem ke 35 years me ede ehwano zo ede our say it's not out of order
okay
me dem tan mo ke ya hwe razi because this time mmele ko ya ni am ye part of the world ya ni ye ke bijane ne mmele ho
no hale
but ako other part of the more exposure work ya around 35 near people the professor around 35 near be inkojimama mameni ebabejimama bayebi beti ozoni mo at age 35 inkojimama bi mo bayebi ehura izumade ho bomene yejime experience na say ise pe mama winti sam krom bubgana mane ya badinti meneke ya mama hwane me idi ya yunu beti mdemike mene committee ya adwene na mene government so ya adwene ke berebe dan mo ke ya mama hwane na mranti ngade ka so bofura be yemna be use also age baba be rebe no hwane so
all right so John akra point 4 I don't know age limit is where maybe briefly you can add something but point 4 is a president to pay tax nteneka manibani is kwamo ikenya that is yakato me kodua allowances ye omonka kan we seke itua oto awozulo
Betty but ke age there yeah you feel about 35 it's okay it's unfortunate comes here ke your system where such a way more it don't hanke educated 5 years there's nothing better to show off say about we turn schools that home career for example madam da ke sen ka ke ba no ke mele na le be ke pake miti gani no bo mane I come at that. I some of them the review. I'm going to am quoting ma muju and come muju can put it's about 19 years. But if the system is such a way more, I mean 20 years the person will go your crown can medicine. A large gentleman for boomane. Okay, I'm 35 is somewhere 30 and it's okay. But unfortunately for us, the system, boy, so you have to pass through the system, again, political parties, our campaign, day, and clear what does mean this one? Alaba, me started branch executives. Work to 4 years work. Waga constituency. Most work to some years work.
As an
arranging pony in the appointment be ministerial or to a bill back opposition putting in the man do presidency in it. Massa, I'm clear. So, hear me a while. When you are the touch for me a beer, when you're peeling
it's not practicable.
When you're peeling
unless, of course,
if you are not lucky to, you are going to get this kind of more of Gen Z. Clear this AI and the minimum you produce over the years.
But the larger population, majority of the population now is the youth.
It's the youth.
You get it.
But you see, most people more they are trustworthy. More they have that integrity and heart. Master, most of them are not in politics.
So maybe this one will open gates and door for as a many.
For me, I think one of the things we scale your man in our schools is deliberately teach leadership. You should teach leadership and leadership. Starting from basic school through to the university.
Okay.
More every political party sometimes will go to some of those institutions and see, oh, he raise. This person can be very good leader. Let's adopt him. Then pick him be more politically. I don't come up is it well could become make me angry self to is gay. Is it well could be? Is it going on or I'm working you? No care. Oh, ye the last year came now you got a contest. Oh, okay. If the could come go to the Kunua. Myself, now, Chama credentials come over by with them. If it may go the money, defending. It doesn't have any idea about how a system is run. The next you see that person is a politician, that person is leading an office. Political science and political the difference between you the two of us, your party in and your joint party member your office may contribute.
Okay.
And we can also occupy a lot of position, and most people occupy position more. They don't even know what they are supposed to do at that office. It's not about the age.
Okay.
It's not about the age. Age may say more. I don't know what can age. But currently, I'm even afraid that produce. Now I'm here was in the for the past few years. You train in terms of exams. It's not examination more practices. We have taught them the surest way to live is to steal. And I'm
okay.
The work say in your 35 years in Tinia Wakania. It's about the right person, right personality, right mindset. Me, that's always I would say. Because you couldn't even say in your 90 years pool. Let's say I don't know about tell me when you're 35 years here. I prefer that one. Seeing your besume even this 20 years. Now I'm okay, man, we Abraham Traore when he started knew how many years.
I think it's 30 something.
Now it's 38 years.
38.
My age mate. Me age mate.
Emmanuel Macron for France was 30
now,
years.
Yes. Now look at them. So it's about the right personality. Right personality. Saying 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. Was I became the president at the age of 50 years.
Okay.
So yeah. Say okay. So your tea about that is okay.
All right.
We should go beyond the age and ensure that the money never. It's not only of sound mind, but integrity.
Okay.
A crack age mind, it's not about the political party by neighbor, but the more the deliver neighbor by deliver.
Okay.
So that should be the focus.
Okay. All right. President to pay tax.
Yes.
Right call.
Yes. President must pay tax. We all say nobody's above the law, right?
No.
And president is the first gentleman
of the land.
And we say leadership by example. So based on this, president should pay tax.
President should pay tax. Sir Lord, president to pay tax. Right.
President to pay tax in one as well.
Okay.
Because a clear mera first ma area ma mo begina zo mo minti bank any president into a tax. Because salary more president there is very attractive. Allowance is more there is very attractive. Miti madenti more indicate into a tax. They come say John Hane. Mo wa remind you mere mu ati be ya president here idini mo ili di ya me kemena ye kedusura. Miti se mo mo lidi you are exempted and ake be you begina hano for mera edikaba nyama me ridi ya uni ke me yakodu mo na ke na wa ya se ye kaka tax me yetua e ma ya wo kire ya ke na wa de toa na wodi ye mo ade percentage mo for betie maybe for beto so there is okay president semester me basic mo ade na bet me tell me tax 12% mo card ye ke tax ne baza mo be the labor say bet your tax yes na ka ama se ye complaining me so ya me na ya de yeto
okay
metim dem de ke se ye la ya jonomo na ye zenze ya jono ke no ye zo me na mokwe iseke my president butu tax ya dem de ke de mo na ye mfa so ke organize ile
than more
because ye ke apart from president mo the dampo you do a tax ye ke ministers ni MPs I don't know whether sebutu anakabatu
mo botu tax
mo botu okay meti nden ke the first gentleman on the land any mercy to be a say boama say ya won kire ya na ye complaining is aso ya prayer de no many boduo betiba betimdam so ntimo bozunu mo bosun mo kura metetu na meda na ba de me a mekeke mo me isu ne ma de isu no to
ministers to be capped at 60 are they na ba any more appoint ministers more than 60 right call
okay mdem ke yo problem ye kuya uni ne yosumade na de yosumare e ma yo nwunye ni mo ye ya eboaye eni mo ye ya mena ya waye aga ne bekuraba ekura yi ministers dodo I think the last highest number mo yin be Akufo Addo yere ne dey around 120 some 26 very huge na man yin be ma ha my campaign ni han ke ba set zero do number me han ke set zero ni ya fe yejima even more than that but at least a current number of size of minister compared to Akufo Addo dia kronke me ehura edere pa meti yele ya junuma ya nka no say ye fe ba sister say ye kuri ebumane ya ndemike constitutional review committee members say other political parties be reps wonumo meti especially MPP because Ghana kemeyeka political parties here waka MPP saka NDC ngare me bulu epe until third party be yitine say ye kwaso ye ka MPP NDC meti se ba yezo dia ni keke bazaba imu ati bonke no si ya kuri ye for 60 ministers ye for yebu Ghana because Ghana is a size ede ana ni me ne biedu nkomo ye ni kri de be mo voter region ke ye woni bo voter no hom jera yemso no ozo nka kom hwe takwadi to voter region wari ye no kuni rem ke ibare Ghana map yire me ye no kuni meso ede British meso British map be yes most country clear size one said ka kuma hwe akọ voter ewa ma menti alokra ko kujira minimum kind na waga it is about your roads not the size of your country him so fine mo kan e de no hare meti Ghana is a yaye kesi bela ka kom kan ku like ameze yaye kesi yon wazo ni bela mo yelo kure ka ba 60 ministers ya ka ve yekowumani minister ijima moyele mana iye jimi akọwa president on various sectors metim dem dike say yet ye ba 60 experience people ye ba was more but you know ke ye fa 60 years ye kura ye fa yebu mane ya metim dem dike ye yezo a say ebo ama ani be agari because number of ministers say increase here e affect here what tax ye salary me feel to allowance me feel to cast mo ye to ye ma be meti e how e ba use kwasa me kosoro metim dem dike say ye tozro ye ba 60 na apo wabo aba for those 65 ejima ye ma e waka na momi e ya mmara ye sha ye chulka be ni akonke tokuro be la mo
Yeah.
me ma abi mo take
advantage of it.
I kon ke ye boss 60 ye read dem ke read we na abi ya ele boduma ke number 61 is the minister but say ke minister's aid ni meso you to meta kon ye na abi minister e dey 10,000 ni AD e dey be 6,000 also 6,000 yeso na ka egaria do electino do make the assistant deputy minister na ka the minister but ni ve wuro de ka bo mo ibaduma be event ni do han bo so ikava kama use kwa seme osoro kedi meti ozo window c na ka ndokure me ma musuzu ke se ka mere so ikrakani na ya bare or how ya ready mare
okay ntine ya ke ebia 60 ministers ya dezo ne ohane bezo so ya ba manifu awurani ma pay madam they pay really solo Sir John yeah elections a fixed date and they are sharing instead of 7 December each year. Now there's a proposal okay you be 7th first week in November.
Yeah, so what is the rationale behind November? I think about December, but I'm here in more trouble with Tameko. But I'm here boss in and some as well, but Bass will be in. I think yes is a fixed in. No, I think they are 20th.
But the same month.
Yeah, okay. So I'm sure to give the enough space. It's good. It's another. We have to maintain it. It's good.
Okay, it's good. But we'll have to maintain it. Another thing that we want to look at, as far as okay, all right. On fixed date, that is first week in November. Okay.
It is enough.
Okay.
I can imagine like the kama Sir John Hanwo a previous presentation. Ne eka debeke anka yato maya yewie wo yato ma 1 December yeso in womana 7 January na yegwazo ye campaign ya ne president message na from madre mo ya ila ke kunini ejima yele wo campaign na ne zemu a cabinet transition team in
baka ejima
metima miyani aka mmereza estate ke political party bela in the course of time by a beer 1 month to election iseke ayiwuti mi afachina han because baba ho madore ya baba ne na pinte esonia awonke twirika ba ni bese peace agenda be ni peace council be aibe ni eyi party yimeni esu yimeni bobo wase no baba mara be bobo be damado ya ba do hu ke ya tu yewe apo abo ya tu ye essential ye sai mana said zero meti anke ya be ya na omo ke ya bado man be a 1 month to election a be a transition team list evegra na ya mbaka bono ma de yewe ya yozo nsi leader kan ya tuma yewe ya example say ni ke imu ati do problem e ko reka mere mo ya wo ebia ba kabofre ya domain ya sinesi ya kodofro de kama isi
election petition
petition be ya na ka de kama between Atamels and Kufuor no Kufuor
Atamels first time elections
we have to face another date na ya do another place and sana ya party unity yakoya swearing in also mere if ohawo feba mentimo mame sabakatu November ya sema ne ya do ne jekenya but mama de man come clear Ghana size ene onhanu me do azure fi yenia ojoko ba printing but yam ojoko etu aso ni ido because ame yenti asema ye wo ye woni ene ye lord me do ye woni e deep onumodo metim dem ke anke first 7 December 7 January e de baba ye ban shesheri da han se ohobe ba ya wotam ye kebe kodo the next election wo area be mo yakobo na omoju ko ba ya hore ya because 2 months people say they be say CSA kremana isi eya ne ye pake bia yosuma US UK yes system measure is based on US UK because of bonmo be hebo hoba unity and bonmo yeti yosuma US to be there November na ba ye be swearing in wo January beti ye pake ya twen ye bakane but me kra US best size US money size and your romo me gunuma na se bono for 2 months be ye there Mam fika me say for 1 month in Taba. You feel also the
Oh, okay. Well, but I think as a proposal has to do with transition. Assuming it is not the same party. So like NPP, NDC, now there will have to be a transition process. And as part of transition, there should be observations, there should be time or monk account. Oh, Ghana, day is that the Ghana there. As a team is that, so there will be a team from the ruling government, there will be a team from in the more brands of the mind. So I'm sure maybe that is the reason why more Menti we are bringing it to November. Okay, then there will be time for transition. That is time to take over before the swearing. So generally, you're swearing to land. So I think that is that. The next thing is to cap Parliament. That is 276 as we speak now. But the proposal is that we should cap it at 300. At 300, we are going to have 276 MPs, that is parliamentarians. The other 24 will be appointment by certain sectors. So the youth, persons with disability, gender basis in it or more. Is it the right call?
Maweke is the right call. Yamake se meti toa de keke assembly system more yewo elected assembly members.
Exactly.
Yewo appointees.
Exactly.
Ozo maweke bapaka ye parliament system so. Betim dem dike more yewo azeri bapaka be yewo so. Beti be yezo the advantage more it would more like also proportional appointees. They come on the bomber awards. Ebia ye like bazambo do maba man me yan kwatin. Is a king ya marry one more.
Okay.
Ye glasro ya appointing marry be from different sectors of Bemana. Bo one more. Ebia ye discriminate against bazamo Benny beji bejan ne basan so the kebia disabled man. Metis one dia ya mambo no mo so onumobo mo leadership qualities be on one mama so be na bagran mo ne yebobon mo so bonu be yava yaga metim dem dike be jarozo ni zo yebon ko ke down so 24 we na yahra yava be yava ya but ekani itwika who is going to do the appointment? It will be the party in power. Party may to me may appointment. It surely also 24 way say be also party in many. It become a government appointees who assembly key. Say MPP our power, government appointees the MPP ma. NDC our power, government appointees the NDC ma, which was all a kaya. More equal wala ke me choko zo so ba doma se venke be take decision also decision e be case ke boto ma ozo meni am ke
voting right
but I don't know whether parliamentary system is on se be yezo ma be voting right and na ke be voting right the details will come out yakura ya but I think it will come so na se ebia yaba previous administration here example MPP yanya power ne be MPC bene NDC be MPC almost ke bene be of equal pepe meti beza aye de ba woni kutu han ya no zo de no ahronya yibela meti senya appointees na baba bo wuro no apaka pesu agenda ba sakra pesu be ko bomre but the problem is when the agenda is not in the interest of the nation. Agenda erobo mane ya ikeke sebe yoso debe. Se ko mane ya me anke hallelujah. Beti that is disadvantage and ko how much you can money. But the brother the dios mare ye kunya no ni am kai ya wa me sure ke says
okay all right Sir John, Attorney General separated from Ministry of Justice. So this is what he says, that the Attorney General will no longer be a Minister of State or Cabinet member. A separate Minister for Justice will oversee the sector, while the Attorney General retains responsibility for legal advice and prosecution of offences.
I think with this issue, there have been several men come people have been calling on this thing. It should be separated from the minister. So if at the end of the day, say there's a review committee, that recommendation, government has accepted that, and it's a good thing.
Okay.
Clear.
Okay.
But it's about the person delivering. I know lecturer be Dr. Mayon. He launched a book be on the political rebranding, and it's not about the promise that you give, but it's about delivering the promise.
Okay.
Okay. So if people decide, we'll review the constitution, the review, and there's a recommendation, and they have accepted it, I think it's okay.
It's in order. Dual citizens can contest. That is, dual citizens will be allowed to contest parliamentary elections.
Yeah. Okay. This issue. I came on me and taking more in a sense over the years. It caused a lot of problems. Now, take for example, the
Jachikwesin, Asenov,
and others. Yes, but maybe the typical emo kakapa. No could say it, say it Ghanaian, the Canadian, Canadian. So my issue has to do with the fact that at some point in time, where there's conflict of interest, not only KBN, Meza, but between
the two countries,
where would their allegiance
be?
That's my a bit problem. But other than that, they are Ghanaians, they have the right to do everything. But at some specific point of time or definite time, where would the allegiance be?
Okay.
That's, if I'm able to get that response here.
Okay. But so for you, your problem has to do with allegiance.
Allegiance at particular point in time. Well, no holiday. Means our friend Beskini Beskini a lot, and they make use of human money more. They have access to the national
resources,
the information, the more intermobile. So at some point in time, recently, President Mahama agency Asia, and the data would have taken out. That can make our for a busy mark, visit so a bunch you can the Canadian, the American, and he has it at that particular point. Now they also want that information from him. He has to act. What will he do? What will she do? For that particular AT. Okay. Too as a so Lord.
Yeah, mdemdike many say John ya juno zo hwanezo. Another side will be ke yava yeni benya kujokwesi ya Jachikwesin mobeshi mlante hini nkoso hini usua nana kwesi example. Currently, UK, Ejimamo one of the strong offices more Wakanezo. Next campaign, Sekura Eba MP or Ganaki, Anake Beye President or Ganaki. For now, Ebi Anebon wike experience Munya, but Peke Equazro Ejima Ekobomani. Niameso ye trinke Irake Ejima working. Ebeza ikojumribeni yimosebesinza be marai kebalama hwan Africans ke ozo dual citizenship because ebi ya wabe ya sports anke judika bi ni teams be dike Manchester Bava Blacks Africans maboko bobo madintie that amene ya calendar eniba yi meti tomo yebo African Cup of Nation yebo ya qualify ni mo so bobo be league meti tamo be hia players in it. Niamesu here be okay. Meti at the black na bomade ball some of the teams in Europe bamba abobi because basically mo be on it. Saba o man you know. mechi ozo nhyehyere current mo be ye mo AFCON ye bwa ne mo so bobo be Europa League ni ade meye ma ba mo so hwan ye ya ameye be ba qualify ya ne mo so bobo qualifies meti ma ye ne calendar ye paint be ni problem mo bo club fa blacks will be teams in here meti ozo le mo wonke eyiso se kura ye mena ya in the sense ke abie ebo brebo mo ebo abe bol mo so mo be pela ke nukuni I deliver emaba bobo enba ne be de bra na eyeke scampe yedwi ohwane ya vuru mo yiskare ekokodo azue ni ebromo wadu ne zenzake akwo ma ne no se disodia many ibadwum no beni ma me ye mo hwane bo puma be yozo dual citizenship system be benefit ozo ye ma mo ke se akura eba
all right. Death penalty be abolished, replaced with life imprisonment.
Oh, okay. Edem ke ekane mazeme automatically the demo practice. This week Monday or Tuesday agona ki police command akakaduma ASP ASP dakun yani ye student ya yere emane talk who really student ibo as juvenile yini ade ya na ngenu ni ye ma ye jero to ke minibe work ne garmo ni se akuniya mmere ma hwan ka meso ye mena ye hu bio na hwan me kurazo ko hu either by hanging anake boshutu anake debedezo but in because of human right inti e ma be yo so de be wakane bava bagake many on the sa kroko den more life imprisonment no so life imprisonment here e worry years beke say akọ akuniya sebe club of obeta prison for 560 years na 60 years me egu azurepo many ana bedi wa garakia na 500 ya mana ya ni ke life ile kona kuku metimdem ke pe ye mala nu ne ozo de be meze be ye kadada
e woke na eyele ba ya
mem ozo ya practice meti ye package camp ye fa mara yesi ezuno because kele ntire biera mo e kaye bie ne lotono mara because mara waka ne ke akuniya na you prove kamba mo hunia si yakura me na yokumbio meti se ye de mara ye tanumu a ni keke camp bi okuni na mo so akokumbie ya adomara fe gbagina mara yinu na mara be woda prison for life meti mdem de ke ehwanu zwa mezeza ekure me bi mo bokozro be yenkwase ade ekure be mo bokozro be yenkwase ade ye fon bozu so se ye meso ozo practice we bia ni bo kan tan mo afike ye momenti akoko hu bia ni bia ne kame yere ya hey eyo bokoko video zo ni ruwe dikabe ye baado ye do sare no ne be over begina mara uni case ke boku bia e bia ni mo ihuru ni ipu kame ya metimo human rights buru razon ko bon kezo ne dia many se hu ni yin se ye muno ni mo so e wo e right metizo ne dia ye mam igina mara yuno na bevebe den mo for life na ze enya ne bo hu wakania metim dem dike edede baba.
Okay, all right. Sir John, DCEs, Ake is another gray area to be elected. So district chief executives will be elected by the people, not appointed by the president. But these are the modalities. So the president, okay, will appoint 5 people who will go for vetting. Out of the vetting, 3 will be selected. Nti ya za 3 mabaka selected be. Muluma baba andake ya. Balaba mbaji na kene na ya adoba mezoma. Nimeko unene. Me DC, MC, anake Metro Chief ya.
It's just a Constitutional Review Committee
No, so this is a government position.
Yes.
So the committee recommended ke ya dobazo ma ntisa wanda ke more ya baronka the NDC, ya baronka the NPP, ya baronka at the neutral, ya baronka the CPP. Se mirichua sakwa afawunchi na keke anda mane bodozo ma na yamili MC.
But if I understand you well.
So that was the recommendation from the Constitution Review Committee. Now government position is that fine, they will agree to that. But more bad there, so was by appointed many. Okay. 5 of them will go for vetting. Out of it, 3 now will be eligible. Now and the Bozuma. The difference is
ideally, yes. Ideally, on the principle, Anki review committee should have been there. I mean, in an utopian world, that's how it should be. I'm clear. But in a realistic world, more politically realistic world, that will not hold.
Okay.
So I would support the stand more government advice. Because one, whoever is going to represent me there must be politically aligned with me in principles.
Okay.
Yes. You can't just pick anybody to you occupy the Kabi. Aside in the competencies, the person must be a loyal person and they must be what? Must agree with you, must align with you. Meti Sakra media and then Meti Mura. But if I don't align with the central government here, Massa.
I'm
there but it can also become a problem to us. Man, I don't go over a Kafrea. Is it Harry Maguire? It could be by the example.
Yeah.
Bob Arben, the best center, come to scale, come anyone. Miss K, I'm not there. You both is
that where you will go?
You reach is there. So if you don't take it, why should it be a sa in your problem? So the government must align with more back. So I go with the position of the government.
But Sir Lord, I think with this arrangement, then still now the government is holding the appointment of DCs, even though at the end of the day we do election on the 3 of them. It's still not the same.
Yeah, it is still the same. And we are more committee value proposal. A certain definition has changed. And the meaning to certain office has changed. In the sense that previously is MC government in power, appoint MC. Meti yemuati adon like MC ye kanumeda iji arane yejanu iji government yejanu president yejanu ye idijima meti the belemo peke yene iseke arane ma directives yi create adwunu anake ye the belemo de aye iseka ane approve of it meti ni keke kanumeda iji arane emna yejanu ozo amendment committee babalebe proposal baba bagare ye medele tuka okay says camp ye kwado man kama bedia many say krebeke there will be some constituencies more ni mo ye kwado man kama meka ye MC ni say kre somebody more in the party me wa government power a party no nti bia NDC wa power ni your do man ma MPP ni as MC
okay
meti beza not necessarily the rep I don't care MPC Kempi Bele he or she aligns to government in power because currently MPP MPs more be pursue MPP agenda meti kamo mahama kaiza nkutin ye the babu edibo belebeji mo so be kremo baka ko wa be party meti ebeza ni keke not necessarily the MC representing the president but scampe President Pekebo Chinyajun Bokubesie Zoroke still the MC should be a rep of me the president. A Kenya Bakamokoya. Ewo advantages. They come and say John Han.
Okay.
Mupeke the president me yedebo and that man is okay. Me yahwane wo agonam kabamko disco. Ozo wani MC Kliana be contract as baba my possible means be you do bypass ye da can't say for your damage. Na you vin dey wo in to ke am about ba ye kan wane. Me wo kani. Ye MC ede NDC ni where MPP ni. Me so nya yanki ozo hwane MPP ye bo government na ba ye baba benya advantage. Meti ebia they come currently ye NDC MPP adwene de ne. MPP wo power NDC ni abeke come for ya in your de credit. NDC ni so power MPP na beke party ye de be in your credit meti sam motwe majazi mmanyeni mu sike me yema and for the credit ne e records group meti ozo adwene ye
ye make currently government in women ikake
Okay.
se selection e ba se bokom na
Vetting.
na ma yimenike 3
Asan.
ozo asan boko betina madura ne mane man be yi onumokun baba bezi majanu se ekura so e be ke genuinely se ekura nya bi mo do e wa MPP e wo CPP but end this war government epe anda eboyere michi edi MCE se kun eyejima efe boa anda ma ekoya yunu but ye credo ma MPP NDC politics e do wakia abira re ho wundi ke ozo de be kokoro soro izu eti ema bo propose me ye sure ke se MPP emeso wo power anke ozo proposal se meso e consider ke e ye vetting na ya ba rep ya ma ya doma ya ba ya meti moye ya e kwa why me mfike
oh okay, all right. Citizen
okay although be busy chi e be ya e be kufu America zo ke e be ya pa kwesi ni was
yeah ne was CPP
MPP he became a local government minister also or trade one of them
meti ye be ya Akufo-Addo Valley Matamidi Valley from NDC but the problem like how Matamidi left
the office
created a wound for
the party government
yes ne ezeke the same office more Matamidi izuni bebrebe ozo vra more Matamidi Valley also very sure Kisii Jaben affair. But because Kisii Jaben is MPP aligned, ya whether Efre Akufo-Addo Kezumo so for political imaging sometimes it is safe to manage it that way.
Okay.
And sometimes it is safe to manage that
way. All right.
Meti anke abanda here. NDC work here. NDC make sure okay. Sometimes one thing we fail to do, both NDC and people fail to do like as a case around work and that you know we train in a club a coffee and then you remember go more another language you know motive go commitment but that guy is not politically aligned unclear but he has good you recruit him unclear you recruit him MPP can recruit him go do because my dene unclear is get and lower hamzo unclear you become a bad boy but we don't do it unclear we don't do it but it is highly impossible a political party and the government what it can be near here more
in a camp
I just say Bia no kone mu de bo more if kai recruit no ko hoye kan because at the end of the day you end up and zeke ozo no kone e mrade a inyen faso mo than kabasa ke around
okay
yes and the ministry come on but pete no you don't see a party bon but they know where they belong to and the parties no ke boroma busy but
they belong to them
so that is what we need to do afterwards we need to do political recruitment staffing a criminal be near krako ni medize chale a credo mede ni ade a
potential
recruiting because say buy asset farm use them
citizens to lead amendment of constitution. Currently as we speak it is the government who will have to appoint a committee, but as part of the review they are saying that no, as a citizen I just need 10% of the total valid voters of Ghana to call for amendment of the constitution. A good call?
A good call. 1992 constitution was written by ordinary people. Right? It's a good call.
Okay. Chief Justice Salod, I think that is the final amendment by Yaka. Chief Justice, a term of office is fixed at 10 years. And I be can also grandpa who age grandpa time called junior retirement and about for retirement.
Them the come you bomb high. The use money ema nzizani bebli eba. Beti Chief Justice is economy where ya ne government be ba ne try ke lesa ere ekabe esinza be ka bani me dedi ka ba ekara beti ya meke eyi ekama se bi chief justice e bi ran kene in 4 years na foroga po ya bo iseke ne yejima kwabo meke ekoko pension anake kenya the next 6 years na ya ho na yaga na keze ya ne abika ka chief justice ne zenye how many years pension beti ma ke bi mo in your chief justice around age 48 and even 50 beti the moment mo no kuni Kenya wo 50 si no ne ikeke ni ka ozo 10 years secret case ke fe ko pension beti dem dike ehwano zo a meso ewo a side bo me ke beka ke se mo ewo kane eko na furo eba ebi afuro me beza eha 6 years na ke 3 years me fe ko pension e beza balama Kenya position oh moze ka suma ko ye baby mo moja mo no we meti say ma be experience be mo iseki yen ye sala kan ni you over younger person meso de me okay be ebi mo mostly asol bebre base of my base of boko 70 years they come me meteresi about the software at age 70 year for pension meti say ba for so a they make sure okay at a certain age awa better for my camera akwa so fiti nto so le eyiso ekohra ekaya because most about 10 years how 2 years penny akọ but currently me won like part work and the we the care sakra ejime manya how 2 years po never wega e bia agwazo ejime mo 2 years tuni se ma e bia 2 years extension me ya paki you turn me your extension keneke 10 years at 10 years after 10 years is anyare 48 year 58 aho na aho wa ayi 2 years do azro aba pension na bi so yamna yaga mitim dem dike moye ya ekowaye ni mbamba no dwonjono mo bonke eyi edbaba yedwomo si yehira ne yawo do mo nyeni ekeye
yedwomo si yehira ne yawo ha mo nyeni ekeye akase West Coast TV Coastal Morning Show yawone yawazimo yele yesumu ya kranko anaka scapeza shows yava discussion moti yaga ayele 1 minute Sir John let me take you over now West.
So you'll be hand the beer valley which one grandpa the agenda 111 I think my it's a call it's a call and an appeal to the government no already here agenda 111 and not only that regional hospital me will because land has been my memories were many and a piece of land ede azramo iske kokrabra mo kowo akmeni pura mazo akmeni bia ombrane must benefit from it it is said that it quite against ame concrete it quite against kind of man and that was more so meti isake is gay president no zone government is doing a lot but then you had to care Hunter was mostly actually about 8 months and then I don't know 1 so where we are here I meant me about as now Mr. MP NMC regional minister care Abraso back man burning care at 111 and then the regional hospital here now Namoson Mr. this time my own way what Anaman and Bahamo Bono let's say back would do madam good man about what I'm gonna pour Bohona at the end of the day, Mamma be a perake Yadana 111 regional hospital. Yes, sir.
All right. My Yapelake agenda 111 regional hospital. Yes, I can have ma emule epelem into ma Sir Johnny eva ida choir. Sir Lord, final ways.
Okay. Final was Yamka Sir John me a program before this one.
No hale.
A hunter centered a vehicle idokwetu. Na mama de mama kan ibenti. Mom kan hala kai se kam fa ozo 13 amendments mo ye maybe nkabam kaya. Nti se mo bo imu atin mu akwa. Mom kan hala kai scampe agane evozo insisele fure ere eba. Beti moere by se tokrube ededaded mo because mo lebele be se fro a is there a war weakness ni ya wonzebe
na hale
beti yemu atin ye ready asma na make ye boa ye kaba na hare ke jima ma ozo meremo ebai ye kwa amazaye
okay
mama ye kira weakness anake ya wonzebe mo hwas we
okay.
ka bi na yemu ati ye zone mo ma ne ye boa be na amazaye
na yemu ati ye zone mo boa na mane ye boa eva ma ke mane ifa edama baba ifa efure ameso me dan mo eso ye via dame baba akishe ya mreka ma hwane na yakaba yesho yakaba yakara ajuelia earlier on yelmo bale queen does evale sports bit eva arealie ma yele yasi bebre azasola yelmo benya se Richard Bentum ya hanesale idwa ya Jesse Jekin akedo ya jamada Jekin maso yala yasi bebre azasola mamela mbambani ami ba ase Sir John Sir Lord we create ewo Bedibonso Senior High Technical School maso ba na ni bon ma yala bas bebre ke benya na laja na ko ya drosale everal bepo benya laje ba na yo ama yeli ajoli mo edize ma momili ejima won chiame bofrome Emmanuel Kofi Yeboa akwondezo abofrome Nana Kofi mo ase mo so mo avalu data ba ali enya alaje ali wo YouTube zasula Facebook TikTok nakupo avalu comment ba ali ma yalla wasi bebre mid production team led by for Ojoko Che is on dozo Sofusua Moso Mewane Master MCR Baba pa Meso Wali Machines Meda Elena Yeni Eva Emmanuel na Abiola as yakwa weekend mentikra ombo Yami Adomia next week that's Sunday say yes yeah bye bye.
It begins where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV, grounded.